This is a short video on how to use the Track Changes and Comment feature in Word 2013. In today's business environment, a lot of your communication is done electronically, and when you're part of a team that needs to work on or review documents together, a lot of that will be done on the computer. So learning to use the Track Changes feature and the Comments feature will be really useful. We're going to turn on Track Changes, and from that point forward, every change we make will be recorded. To turn on the Track Changes feature, you need to be here on your Review tab, and a simple click of Track Changes turns that feature on. From this point forward, every change we make will be recorded. We'll make three simple changes to this document: an insertion, a deletion, a cut and paste, so that you can see how those changes are handled. Once we've made those changes, we'll add a comment to each one. The Track Changes feature is on. I'm going to add a middle name between the first and last name. My insertion point is already set in the correct location. I'm going to type the middle name, and there's my change. An addition or an insertion is there with the red underline underneath it, and you'll notice this little line here indicates that a change has been made. If I want to know what the change is, I can simply rest my mouse over it. It tells you who made the change, when they changed it, and what was done. Our second change is going to be to change this heading, Summary of Qualifications, to Selected Accomplishments. So I've selected it, and I'm going to type the new heading. Notice what opened here was my review pane so that I can see what is going on, and notice it says that what was deleted was Summary of Qualifications, and I have selected accomplishments put in its place. Again, it's flagged over here. If I go off of that and hover my mouse over it, notice it tells me who did it and what was done. The third change is going to be to rearrange these bullets. So I'm going to select the second bullet. I'm going to go to my home ribbon, cut it, click in front of the A in Able and paste, and I have rearranged that, and again it shows me here what was done. Here a deletion is green with a double underline, tells me here that I moved it up, and that information is just there for you. So now someone who gets this document back can see the suggestions and the changes that I would have made to it. In addition to doing that, you can add comments. So I'm going to go back to the Review tab. I'm going to set my mouse next to the text that I want to place a comment on and just click my new comment button. It says whose comment it is, when it was done, and now I can type in my comment. I'm going to just type a quick comment. My caps lock is on, so we'll fix that. Add the middle name, and there's the comment. Second comment I'm going to put here after selected accomplishments. And the comment here, this is my preferred title. And then let's place one more comment here after the movement of the bullets. And we'll just say always place these in order of importance. Okay. So now when someone receives this document, they can see the changes I made and why I might have made them. Obviously, you can't leave the document this way, so we're going to talk about how you go from bullet to bullet or from area to area to look at the changes, accept or reject them, clear the comments, and get the document ready for distribution. First, notice if I come over here and click one of these bars, it hides the changes, so I can't actually see what was done here but I can see where changes were made, and this indicates my comment. And if I click on that, I can see that individual comment, which makes that easy to read. And notice when I have a comment open, I could reply to another person's comment, something like, "I don't agree." And now we have a string there of our comments going down. To accept or reject changes, you would come to the Changes area here. I'm going to press Control Home so I'm at the top of the document and click Next to go to the first change. I'm going to click this so that I can see what the change is, and here the change says add a middle name, and I'm going to choose to reject that. Notice David is gone, it's brought back the way it was, and there's no more information there. When I come down here to selected accomplishments, so I'm going to click Next, I'm going to accept this one, click Next to get to the movement that I had there, and I am going to reject that one. And all that's left now is the one that I accepted, and the comment there is still visible. Now let's say that you don't think much about it and you have your document left this way. It's always a good idea before you go to distribute a document. First, we're going to do a quick save as so that I can save this out there, which I'm saving to my desktop, and I will call it with revisions. Okay. Now, before you send it out, come to File and choose Inspect Document. And notice one of the things it's going to go through and look for are comments, revisions, because you don't want to send the document out with those still visible. So I'm going to get rid of these. So the only thing I really want to check is just that one topic, and choose Inspect. And notice it says comments, revisions, versions, and annotations were found. And I can, if I choose to, remove all right here. And then I have the chance to re-inspect to make sure that there are none. I'm going to choose Close, and if we go back in the document, notice there's no indication here that there were revisions done. Okay, so when you want to use track changes, you want to go to your Review tab and turn it on. All of your changes will then be flagged. I think it's a great idea when you make those changes to go back and add some comments so that people know why you might have made those changes. Remember that before you send the document out to either accept or reject the changes, don't leave comments there. Make sure that you've read them and then deleted them. If you are not certain or it's a large document, it's always a great idea to go to the File tab and inspect the document to make sure that it's clean. Hope you found this helpful.